just absolutely spectacular. Every single thing that she does. And let me just remind you, that was her quote-unquote easier vault. And again, not many people in the world even compete this vault. Does a half on onto the table. Look at the open body position. So what makes Simone so great are obviously so many different things, but she has such a high level of difficulty, but it's also the execution, the form and the technique that she has on every single event.
Yeah, but you know what? Basically, as she was walking back, she was shaking her head, and she's not happy. She's a perfectionist. That was a bigger slide backwards than she on this vault right here. This is called an ammonite. Watch her body rise from the table. And you know, she's so amazing. She, no question, she is not happy with those two landings.
Laurent and Cecile Landy, her coaches, now new.
She said it for us.
Yeah.
Not that we were thinking that at all, but it's the landings. That's what she's really been trying to train hard at. And of course, she nails each and every single vault in training, but when there's a little bit more of an...
Be way better there and do way harder things.
As you can see, Laurent constantly talking through every little last-minute detail that she needs to remember. The coach is not allowed to talk while they are on the apparatus during the competition.
Oh boy, that does not happen. Big straddle of her legs. She kind of was a little short on the first cast to hit, and that was great though. And now down to the low.
Back on track.
Very difficult dismount. Double twisting double.
Similar look on her face as we saw after the vault.
Yeah.
In reaction.
Right before she went up on the uneven bars, you heard Laurent say, "Don't rush, be patient."
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah. Good girl, good job.
I want to die. That's a little over the top, Simone. You're still the best gymnast in the world, even when you have things like that happen.
High standards.
Yes, she absolutely does. But right there, that was the problem. She was a little short before she did this skill, which is called a Weiler. Great fight, great mental composure there. So it didn't turn into a disaster. See, she's a little under that handstand and has to pause, and it threw her timing off.
But not many gymnasts would ever be able to do that. The strength that she has in order to muscle through that skill right there is just so incredible. Pretty much every single other gymnast would have most likely fallen off the bar, had to start over. Yes, she got deduction, but she did not fall off the bar. Extremely difficult dismount, double twisting, double back. And you can just see it on her face.
Can we check this side just in case? Okay.
And you know, you also wonder what it must.
She's performing these skills here and being better than she was in Rio. You know, she is doing skills that have never been done before, and she doesn't even need to do that. She doesn't need that level of difficulty.
Now over to balance beam and Simone Biles.
See a lot of the gymnasts start this element right here, wolf turn.
She had a little problem night one. Nobody spins faster than her on that. And when you look at it, do you think maybe you would slow down? I can't believe how fast she goes on it.
She's just complete control of every skill. First, has here 3 elements in a row.
And that's a champion right there because she was off, but she didn't even have an arm wave for the judges to say, oh, she's off balance. They can't see that because they're judging. That's shocking.
Shocking for sure, but it just kind of humanizes her a little bit to know that even the very best in the world sometimes have mistakes.
Don't panic, folks at home. Not a problem. Simone Biles will be in Tokyo without any problem at all. Don't know what she's going to do for the dismount.
Just the full twisting double back, capable of doing more.
I know she doesn't. I know she.
Biles, the greatest ever, has not brought her A game to this stage. But she's got one event left on floor.
Yeah, you know, she didn't win the gold on beam in Rio. Had to settle for silver because she grabbed the beam. But I cannot remember the last time I saw her come off the beam.
This is going to be a huge first. Opening tumbling pass. It's called the Biles. Triple twisting double back. Here it goes.
Spectacular. One step, 1/10 out of bounds. Makes that look too easy. Way too easy.
And the second Biles right here.
Was supposed to connect into a leap, so she'll lose a little bit there, and also another 10th out of bounds. Without a doubt, the greatest of all time, even with a bad day. But she is absolutely going to Tokyo. And for those of you that are worried, is she not as dominant? Hey, no worry at all.
They're not worried. Everybody on their feet inside the dome in appreciation.
Standing ovation.
She'll be the first to tell you she wasn't at her best tonight for much of the night, but even less than her best,